From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Indianapolis Colts. Blake Groupie out and ready to send this away. And here we go from Indy. Xavier Gibson now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They are on it with Saquon Barkley. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that
for my Broncos. I hope so too.
They go to Barkley again.
Your Broncos will be fine. I think the Chargers are a little too banged up to make a run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap.
The Raiders are hilarious kicking at the end of that game. What the fuck was that?
Hurts on 3rd and 2. Escapes the pocket. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. That one gains 7. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane.
Good job, yeah.
Maybe we just got a tough last 4 games.
And he takes advantage with his legs.
They got to finish strong. Rely on that defense.
In the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's going deep this time. He's got it.
Oh my god, down to the friggin' 1. I was at the game in 20 people or something. Oh, I can imagine how many people were pissed off. Yeah, I know. Oh, delay game, he was laying on him. Dude, run the clock out and everybody go home. Fuck are we doing? Yeah, it was crazy. I didn't have any action on that game. Oh, not to be affected.
Working inside the red zone.
I'm dead.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't.
That was an awful look for sports betting.
Yeah, it was. But you could have been on the other side of it, right?
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest.
You didn't have to be on the job that got screwed.
He's going to have
People
to put
get
his running
screwed.
back cape on and really use his ability to escape.
Should never happen.
Keep things moving forward.
Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And after using an
Oh,
early
fucking
one, 2
timeout.
left for him to spend. It's second and goal.
TK time.
I ain't playing that shit.
Here's Hurts.
You know better.
It's a screen to Barkley.
They control it and all the disgusting.
You control it.
The
And
Eagles
it's
finish up an
disgusting.
excellent opening series. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Yeah, make me want to shout. Put my hand up and shout.
He fields
Hit
it
them
from
down
the 8.
and shout. Oh. Get back
He's
here.
brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
I have to change my subs again. It always does this.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. 7 Pirates, 7 Cowboys, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Dragon 60.
Right to the air. It's Jones.
Look farther than black poop in your bed.
No poop in your butt, dude. You need some dude wipes? My future sponsor will supply you some.
They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first
I
quarter,
got
Brock,
poop
but when
in
your
my
opponents
butt.
start the game with 6, it feels like
Make
you
the
need some
jingle
sort
for
of
their
answer.
song.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't
Yeah.
need all these
I
home
got
runs or
poop
big
in my
highlights.
butt.
You just need to
I'll
keep
wipe it out my
matriculating
butt.
that ball down the field.
I got poop in my butt. I'll wipe it out my butt. This is bad. I'm bringing too much of a blitz here.
Jones finds him over the middle.
I missed.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
Wait, hold on.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very
I
manageable.
thought he was going to run there. He didn't.
Downfield.
11-3 maybe?
Cougar 19.
12-3? 11-3? I don't know. Something like that.
And they just get the play off.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, you got me. You stupid. You stupid man. You should probably quit now. Move on to the next one, because you stink. You telegraphed it too much. Give me that shit. Alright, he probably quit,
It's a
because
big
let's take us
momentum
up.
swing on the final play of our opening quarter.
Come on.
7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this.
Wee. Brr, brr, brr.
Ready
I
now
did
for our
not.
second quarter.
But I did not
Eagles
pick
have
play.
football. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. First down, run with Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
We gonna run that
That might be a
motherfucking
little
clock.
bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they were after.
I'm gonna run that
offensively.
motherfucking
Get this
clock.
drive
I
moving.
hate the sun glare. This is
After that
brutal.
4-yard gain, it's 2nd and 6. Hurts now from the gun.
He hits him with a pump fake.
To his right. Oh, he's in trouble. He's going to go down. The Colts got him. That's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the
Yeah,
chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack
No
like
fault,
that,
no
played
idea.
in 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Great. Set. And anyway,
3rd and long for him here. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield.
Butter.
He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They get 27 on the play.
It's a
And that's
butter.
good for an Eagles first
Inside.
down.
Boom.
a gain of 27 on the play. And
Showdowns is just disgusting.
I know, it's driving me crazy.
Great.
It reminds me of when I play MLB The Show and there's shadows. It makes me want to die. I can't see shit.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic.
2 minute warning, or are they getting the time?
Football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule.
Not
much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this.
Yeah.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
63, 60.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime.
Ball placement, perfect.
A.J. Brown, the touchdown. To rock this offense, looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Do it, just like you should, my neck, my back.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on, set. 19, Tiger.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw.
Shit.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16.
Oh, he tried to hit me with some fucking bullshit.
Ready. Panther 60.
Jones looking to throw. Flushed into the pocket. And they get to him again.
He's quitting. He can't take it anymore. He's a baby. Oh no. He's a quitter. He didn't run Jonathan Taylor one time. Well, what are you even doing? You can't just pass the rock. I will get you. 12 and 3. And do the twist. Am I frozen?
We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go from the Sunshine State. To return is Xavier Gibson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Devon Hamilton up for the stop.
29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8.
Set. Delta.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that
15
one.
yards on the play.
A pickup there of 13. First down, Philadelphia.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he'll take this back to the 43-yard line. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is into the hands of Goddard. He's got it. It is a big play for the Eagles. 32 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
16-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
73. Delta set. Delta.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one caught at the floor. And he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Jake Elliott to kick off
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, go.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. He gets 3 inside the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job.
That's great.
Kicking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. knocks it through. And the Jaguars come right back to tie it at 7.
The game at 7. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Gibson now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And an Eagles 1st down. A gain of 19 yards.
A run with Barkley. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
47-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Here's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a...
And he's in! Dallas Goedert! Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
14. Jaguars 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Red.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. That's brought in by Myers. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Hey, Lion.
Here we go. 37.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Zach Barr, the all-pro, makes the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Once again, it's Etienne. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down.
Ready. 11. All right, let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Behind his tight end, it's Strange. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up the key third down?
They get 25 on that connection. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back.
Don't forget to shave your
Oh.
And
You have to shave your butt Monday.
Jacoby Myers was the intended
Try to
target.
shave my butt.
Third down coming up.
So as halftime looms, Mike,
shave
they
that shit,
have to
boy.
find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play...
Oh, good play. Damn.
In the end zone. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here.
Probably two. Just gonna win. I don't
alive and see if we can come away with the touchdown.
I don't know which team is ever gonna show
trying
up.
to pick up the first down. They go
I
for
can
the
only
big
hope they
one, and
come to play.
it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
24-17.
On now for the extra point. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down.
As
The
he got
defense
returned.
might have gotten a head start.
What do you do if they lose?
Slightly panicked. Luckily, the Cowboys are so bad that there's a lot of ground to be made up. But yeah, it wouldn't be great.
So Lawrence lines up the Jaguars as they will go for 2.
The Jaguars will line up for the
Back to throw.
No.
In the end zone. And they
Fuck, man.
by 1.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were
It's the
during a
ball.
certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass.
Slightly thinking your butt.
The result, 2 points.
Slightly.
Cam Little on the kickoff for the Jaguars.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Their own 33-yard line.
Don't touch that. Hey, on anyone.
A first down throw for Hurts.
What do you do if they win?
It's incomplete.
If you win, I feel better about them if they win the game and look good doing it. Depends how they look. If they come out with the field goal win at the end of the game, I'm not going to be that happy. I want to see them look good. I need to see some promise from the offense and not inconsistent shit.
Not wanting to take a chance this time.
Yo.
He'll keep this one on the ground. And a good, hard run. He would not be denied. Surging forward to pick up 8. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds
See if I can
remaining
hit AJ
in the second quarter. Third and a yard.
Don't touch that.
Hurts now. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. So it is a 1-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and
Beat the
you
fuck
expect more of that here in the second half.
Do you like tortoise?
As quarter 3 begins.
Yeah, true.
He'll work his
Asada
way
or what?
across the 25-yard line.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On red. Hot.
They'll give it to ETN to start this.
Do you like lasagna?
I do.
But it never
I do, but it will hurt me.
behind the line.
I like a meat lasagna.
That is not how they
It
wanted to
is good.
start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Pills on pills.
Pills on pills. Pills are good.
And 12.
Pills are good.
Lawrence out quickly to Thomas on the RPO.
Do you like fish?
Hell no.
About 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a third down.
Makes it 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for the
Fuck
first
yeah.
with ETN. This will not do the
Go
trick.
for
Do
it.
you like tuna fish?
No, I do not.
Down coming up.
It's fourth down.
So it's a pretty manageable third
Lamb and
down.
tuna
So they
fish.
really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball
No.
on the ground, which
I
I
did
don't
not.
mind as long as you've made the decision already
Spaghetti
that you're
meatball.
willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Do you like pretzels?
I love pretzels.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Son, son.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw.
Fuck.
That's taken in. And he's going to have a Jags first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down.
Sorry, blitz.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points? So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Second down, Lawrence.
Good blitz.
He throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Red on red. Hey, center. Done.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down.
Really caught that?
But they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Headed left. Buying time. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. And that will lead to a second down.
Hey.
This run straight ahead for Etienne. Finding space at the 15.
Fuck,
And
man.
on first and goal, he is down inside the 10-yard line.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. This one caught left side, that's 3. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
Second and goal at the 3-yard line.
On red. Here we go.
Etienne. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the 4.
He was taken down behind.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running?
You get oh, fatty.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway,
And he'll take it on in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up one, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
Pivotal moment here for the Jaguars. They're going to go for 2.
The Jaguars will line up.
Lawrence.
Throw it
A couple more points, and they add to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Gibson now on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Hey, Silver,
on first down, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
180, 180.
To throw, Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And he's going to be out of bounds and just beyond the line of scrimmage. That's all they needed to pick up the first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They get 18 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Hurts.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Open receiver is Dodson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, Philadelphia.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difficult throw, and falls incomplete.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
No touch. Hey, 72. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner.
Unbelievable.
That's Devontae Smith. Move back to the 10. He'll try here on 2nd and goal.
63.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half.
Wasted way too
Greg
much
and I
time.
back for the
Should've kicked.
conclusion in a moment.
Fuck, dude.
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make
Fucking
something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a 1st.
So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back
Feels
within 1
so
score.
bad.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. He fields it at the 8. Great coverage there by the
Well, that's
kick
not the
team.
hit sticker
He's
or
down
anything.
inside the 10-yard line.
At their own 8-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll run it once more with Etienne. And that's going to be enough for a 1st down. They move the chains up past the 20.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They go play action for Lawrence.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Lawrence. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
To throw is Lawrence. Forced out wide. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. Here's 1st and 10. Now Barkley. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Jaguars' 13-yard line.
Now it's Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Michael.
Are you kidding bacon on our burgers?
Yeah.
To tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
A critical extra point is good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one.
Yeah.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's first down.
Let's go. Hey, danger.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Jaguars.
Rip, 23. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's going to go all the way. How about some
What the
late
fuck is
magic?
that?
They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Well, Mike, we're kind of looking at each other up here saying, do they have one more big play left in them? And they got it. When it's all said and done, it should more than likely turn out that play is the game winner.
To throw is Lawrence. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Jaguars 29, Eagles 24. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
It's pretty fun. It's fucking great.
A run with Barkley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Well, they do indeed get the timeout, so not all is lost. They will have a chance for one final fling to the end zone. This is 1st and 10. Hurts. Got a man. It's A.J. Brown brings it in.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
Here we go. One final play. He'll let this go for Goddard. And that's going to be intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And the Jaguars are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. What a
It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action in this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready.
Love from the gun. Chased out to his right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Target that time, Jaden Reed. So they're left facing 3rd and long. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Dumps it off. Jacobs. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. The Packers take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Ready.
They're going to go. It's Love. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside a field goal range. Goes to the hurry up here. Tight end going in motion here. This is Walker on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of Walker, maybe a yard away. A dose of the hurry up offense here.
Pack the 50. Go.
On 3rd down, Walker. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, sending an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Milrow with it on 1st. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
65 catch. Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
19 target. Here we go.
Walker trying to run for the first. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. His legs giving this opening drive some extra legs, partner. Good enough there to pick up the first.
Yeah, I think that's good, Kate, because nobody on that sideline wanted to kick a field goal right there. You reach this part of the field, you want to go finish with 6.
Working inside the red zone. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Bill Rowe from the gun. He's got it. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Got it.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun now for Lowe. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Throwing his love on 3rd. On the move, hit it right. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks will take over at the start of the next quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. The Seahawks with an early lead will return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Back now for the second quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone.
Come on.
Throwing now, Milroe. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. It's 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. All right, so defensively, you've seen 2 throws now, and you turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does. And I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there.
That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now the 2nd time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, ready.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Completed to his running back. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Ready?
On 2nd down, Jacobs has some daylight through the 40. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
16 yards.
That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give the Packers the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Red, yellow. Ready.
First down throw, here's Love. It's his running back. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Love out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again.
Where's my interference at? Oh my God, no way.
Set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. Man, these guys just can't get out of their own way right now, and we both know it's only going to hurt worse as this game rolls on.
Yeah, kind of stuck in a loop right now. And I don't care what sport it is. If it's golf, if it's shooting a free throw.
Oh, no, look at that shit.
And you
can't even get out of my break, dude.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
So it looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this.
Okay, ready.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Ready. Pass the stick. Ready.
Staying with Walker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. It's his targets. That's Torrey Horton. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
19 seconds. 19 seconds.
First down throw here from Milrow. He's got it at the 6. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, that's a little icing on the cake.
And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line.
Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is...
That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29 line.
Ready?
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Green Jack. Check, Hunt.
Thrown on first down, Love. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
On the ready.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Ready, set.
Love with it on first down. That's caught. Tucker Kraft. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Running on first here with Jacobs. He's going to have this one down to the 28. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. McManus sends it through. And the deficit goes from 20 to 17. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Each of these guys on this hands team, well, they're hand-picked, no pun intended, for the assignment. And they need the guys out there who can always be relied on to go bring in that onside kick without incident.
So first down from the 41.
Come 19. Let's go. Cowboy 80. Steady.
From the gun, Milrow. Caught, nice gain left side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
19, 18. Ready.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Headed out right. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Packers 60, 70, Timberwolves. Dragon 60, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes it, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Walker now from the gun. And he gets this forward to the 19.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Myers' kick is good. And that extends the lead to 20.
Has the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hut.
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And he gets him around 6 there. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup.
Love from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, kid, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
To the air with Love. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him.
Go.
Working quickly here.
A loss of 10 yards.
97.
Brings up 4th down.
You just said.
They are going for this. It's Love. And this one swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Cup 19. Ready?
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Here's a deep shot towards the end. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun. Love. Reeled in by Jaden Reed. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch. So give him, it looks like a 27 on that completion.
And the Packers 1st down.
Ready?
Love now on 1st and 10. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 2nd and inches.
Back to pass on 2nd and short. Jump off caught by his back. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Working quickly here. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's go now.
Back to the air. Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He beams one, deep right side. Oh no, they get him yet again. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one count.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks have the football, up a couple of scores to start the 4th quarter.
That's the problem. You're just trying to do too much.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
18, let's go. Cougar 19, Buffalo 18.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers will take the interception. interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the field. Run it.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Offense up to the line fast.
A 7-yard pickup.
Love out of the shotgun. Buys time, rolling right. Pass is taken in by Golden. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll give the Packers the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Let's go. Set.
1st down throw. Here's Love. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Brendan McManus to kick
On
off.
now is McManus to kick this away. Shaheed now to return. Making some progress here. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Warriors, 17. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Milrow with it on 1st. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down throw here from Milrow. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Here's Milrow to throw. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was Jackson Smith and Jigba. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready?
Milrow to throw on 4th. Throw is caught by the back. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. All set now, 1st and 10.
60 Mavericks.
It's a gain of 20.
Go play action here, it's Milrow. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers, they got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, they'll look for him.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Here's Jacobs again on 2nd and 10. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense to the line fast. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. And that one is incomplete. There's a flag down, though. If someone was across that line, this could end in a 1st down after all. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. The hard count works. 3rd down play not needed. The flag gets him the 1st.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. And they pick him off again. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
2nd and 6. At their 48-yard line.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hits it through the middle. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
He's going to pass it here. He rolls to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And now it's 2nd down.
Ready. Ready.
Will Rowe from the gun. Brought in close to the 8. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Packers 10.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff.
Kickoff for Seattle.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Down. Ready.
From the pistol, here's Love. Completes this one to Kraft. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Love looking to pass. Finds a man right side. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Black 40. Set.
One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers putting up points in a game decided. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
Flip to the kicker. Oh, he's running! And he's not going to get in. Not that the two would have really made a difference. This one's already decided. So the Seahawks take this one on the road.